So I decided to do an experiment and find the lowest rated movie on IMDb. And I was very sad to find out that that movie was one that I had seen before, the disaster movie. So let's examine in this video if the disaster movie truly is that awful. Welcome to the channel. If you're brand new, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join me on this journey as we continue to examine bad movies most of the time on this channel. I feel like that's basically like the purpose of my channel now. Not really. I mean, I examine movies in general, but if you like this type of content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And also turn the notifications on so you can be notified every single time I make a new video, just like this one. So, The Disaster Movie is a film that I sadly, and I'm embarrassed to say that I've seen before. Back when I was a younger kid, I looked forward to these spoof movies because I thought I'd get some type of enjoyment out of them, some humor. Back when I didn't understand film as well as I do now, I watched this movie and thought, wow, this was kind of entertaining. And I forgot, really forgot just how far they reached to try to pull at your laughing nerve, if that makes any sense. Oh, Disaster Movie is a movie that spoofs on popular movies of that time, like disaster films, but like also Kung Fu Panda and High School Musical and a bunch of stupid random crap garbage that I don't care about. Matt Lanter's in this movie, the guy who voices Anakin in the Clone Wars, so there's that. I guess his voice acting career is a lot more prestigious than his acting career because he's in a couple of these garbage fest films by these two directors. I don't even care what their names are. Friedberg and something. I don't care what their names are because they make awful and painful movies. This movie is the lowest rated movie on IMDb. If you look up IMDb bottom 100 movies, this movie is last. It's not tied with anything. It has a 2.0 rating on IMDb. 2.0. The only movie that has a 2.0 on IMDb. That is very telling because I don't understand how anybody likes this. On Rotten Tomatoes, this movie has a 1%. This shows to me that Rotten Tomatoes shouldn't be taken so seriously. One person actually has the decency and the disrespect for film to think that this movie's passable, that it's good. I'm sorry, but it's just not. It's not. So watching this movie again, which I did, and let me freaking tell you, it was the most infuriating experience of my entire life. There were moments where I started thinking to myself, why do I even like film? Why do I continue to do this to myself? I don't know. These two guys apparently produced and wrote the characters for Scary Movie. How? These guys don't have a funny bone in their entire body. The things that they think are funny is characters belching constantly, farting constantly, and making jokes that aren't even relevant, and to be quite honest with you, very hateful to this day. Like, these guys, if this is what they think is hilarious, they really need to understand humor because I don't think they understand it. It works for Scary Movie because Scary Movie was doing something different, but it didn't have to use that as a crutch for all of its jokes. This movie, that's all it does is use those things as a freaking crutch the entire time. I kid you not. There was not one moment in the movie where I was like, oh, this is cool. You know, this movie's so bad. Do you know who acts in this movie? Do you know an actor in this movie that is listed in IMDb as an acting credit for this person? Kim freaking Kardashian, okay? Does she look good in this movie? Absolutely. But how? Kim Kardashian is an actress in this film, credited as an actress in this movie. Vanessa Lachey is in this. I'm sure she would love to forget about her being in this movie. Ike Barinholtz plays like 10 characters in this movie. I don't understand how these guys could literally just crash and ruin an entire genre of film. The spoof genre was something that was so captivating. It was a treasure in Hollywood. Movies like Spaceballs, even Robin Hood Men in Tights, which I really enjoy, and movies that are able to craft certain jokes to play kind of on the idea of sometimes how movies take themselves too seriously, but also understand the fans and what the fans love about those respected things. So there's like no rip really on the fans or no discreditation of the fans, whereas this movie doesn't matter. They don't care about fandom. They don't understand what a spoof film should do and what it should be. And that's why, like, they literally killed this entire genre. Spoof movies don't even exist now because of these idiots who literally have no idea and no business being in the film industry. Also, I heard some report that they were gonna come back. They were gonna come back and make a spoof on Star Wars. No, thank you. Thank goodness that got shelved. The fact that studios lined up to work with these idiots and give them the funding that they needed for this film. This movie was like $30 million to make. 30 million. That's 3 0 and a bunch of zeros after that. How? So yeah, is this movie horrible? Absolutely. The fact that it's the lowest on IMDb makes a lot of sense. This is worse than a lot of 0% of Rotten Tomatoes movies that I've seen. Actually, I would say those movies are more entertaining and more enjoyable and at least bring something to the table than this pile of garbage, because this is not film. This is not. If you enjoy these movies, kind of sad. Go watch Spaceballs. Go watch Robin Hood Men in Tights. Go watch Young Frankenstein. Like, go watch a good spoof movie. And you can see that there is a craftsmanship to it, but these guys completely killed it. So thank you. Thank you guys for killing an entire genre with this garbage that is disaster movie and other ones. This actually got me to the point, watching this movie, I came up with an idea. I'm going to release at some point this year an entire ranking video dedicated to these two idiots. I'm gonna rank their entire filmography, even the ones that they produce, like Scary Movie and I think Spy Hard or something like that. We're gonna do it. I guarantee you Scary Movie is gonna be number one. That's really easy. And we'll see which one is the worst. I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. So look forward to that. Thank you for listening to me rant about this horrible, horrible movie. We're also going to look and dissect an upcoming video, the best rated movie on IMDb. Because I figured, why not? Why not change it up a little bit and do something that's actually good? Because I need something good after this atrocity. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. Also, consider subscribing to the channel for more content just like this. Can we get this video to 10 likes? Let's do it. We're also on the road to 600 subscribers. I really want to get there. I know we can get there, guys. And it's going to take a team effort. So let's make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And also, we're going to do a ranking on these two guys' filmography. And someday, help me. I don't know why I do this. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.